What's up everyone? Welcome to the live stream. We'll be starting up pretty shortly, so just sit back and relax. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, as I have tons of awesome content and videos coming. Before we start, please read the rules and guidelines in the video description. It helps the stream stay focused and encourages a positive environment. Also say hello to the channel moderators, who will be making sure that these rules are followed. Hey, what's up everyone? Did you see the snowfall this morning here in New York? Because if you didn't, check into my live stream this morning and also my pre-recorded video that I uploaded in 4K quality. But the snowfall is all finished. Now it's pretty much all clean up, and we get to see the aftermath of this Snowfall Garrett, I think it's called, Winter Storm Garrett. But the time right now is 5:07 p.m. It's January 7th, 2022, and it's 31 Fahrenheit, -1 Celsius. I'm here on 2nd Avenue and 61st Streets. Let's head back over to where I started my pre-recorded video from early this morning at around 2:45 in the morning. I want to see how different it looks. I'm only about 4 blocks or so from where I was. El Caldwell, you thought I was going to bed after the early morning. I did. I got enough rest. There was plenty of time between when I got home and when I started this live stream to get some rest. And I had enough time to finish up some of those snow videos, which are still uploading as I speak. I got some more. I know many of you are craving the snow videos. You keep asking me, when's the snow coming to New York? When's the snow coming to New York? Well, I made sure I spent the most of my time in the early morning filming videos for everyone. So you're gonna have plenty of snow videos, and you won't have to ask, where's the snow in New York City anymore? Because I pretty much documented the entirety of the major parts of the snowfall. This is the Roosevelt Island tramway. It's still running right now. You can see one just coming in above Manhattan over there. Lots of traffic. This was the same exact bridge that I took to get over here early this morning. The subways weren't running efficiently, so I hired a yellow taxi to get here. Homer says the snow's so fluffy today. Yeah, this is what's left of it pretty much. Manhattan is pretty good with clearing all their snow. Where I am in the outer boroughs, there's still some places where there's mounds of snow and parts of it is compact and it's icy, so you really have to be careful where you step. But in total, I'd say we got around 4 inches where we are in Astoria. That's right across this bridge here in the borough of Queens. Manhattan, I'm not sure how much snow they got. Maybe you can get a gauge over here of how much snow there is. Looks about the same, maybe a little bit less. But here's 59th Street. Let's walk west towards the Hudson River, towards 5th Avenue. I also want to check out Central Park, which I didn't have an opportunity to this morning. Thanks, I'm a gamer guy with $5. Will there be any scooter videos in the winter, or is it best to wait till spring? I'm in North Jersey, it's still packed with snow. Thanks, I'm a gamer guy. Appreciate the support. I don't know about the scooter. There's a lot of times I want to take it out, but it's a hassle for me to bring it out most of the time because I like to go inside buildings and you got to worry about getting it stolen. So that's my main concern about bringing out the scooter. It's not so convenient as you think. And now the cold is getting to my sinuses and I'm getting a runny nose. Out and about saying it's I mean, not really. If you know what you're doing and you monitor the road conditions, it's not so bad. But the scooter and the ice, because it doesn't really have a lot of traction. It really relies on smooth, flat surfaces. It's better to get a bicycle where you can maintain your speed. Also, another thing about the scooter is in the cold weather like this, the battery drains faster. So you may not be able to get as much range on it as you think. I know someone who used a scooter to get probably no more than 4 miles and back, so about 8 miles, and that scooter is rated to a 25-mile range, and his battery was only at 25% by the time he finished his ride. So it just goes to show you how fast electronics and batteries they deplete in the wintertime. This is 3rd Avenue, right across the street from Bloomingdale's. And I guess we'll find out if the Christmas tree is still up at the Bloomberg Tower. Claire Wedgeburg says, I'm out in the snow again. Well, not exactly. All the snowfall is gone. And love your dedication. Were you out in the cold this morning? You worry you'll get sick out in the cold? Yeah, that's a concern, but I keep myself healthy. So you see what's going on here, right? There's caution tape. And you may wonder what's going on here. But it's a big flaw with many of these skyscrapers. And that's the threat of falling ice. Because the skyscrapers, they'll accumulate icicles, and when they melt, they fall to the ground, and it's very dangerous for people to be walking under it. That's why they have this caution tape to keep people away from the side of the building. Yeah, D. Jasmine, it is scary. People have gotten seriously injured or died from it. Falling ice. It's a big thing. I've even witnessed it myself happen right in front of me. Probably no less than like 20 feet in front of me. So that could have been me getting hit by that falling ice. And let me tell you, that impact of the ice hitting the ground, it did not look pleasant. Because that ground is made of, you know, hard cement and concrete, and a human body is just made of flesh and bone. So just think of what happens there. Looks like the Christmas tree's still up. Davey says huge liability issue. Yeah, you see right here, there's ice already. Ice already melted and fell to the ground. There's also more over here. Yeah, Claire, it's dangerous. Our brain has organs in the body. That's why it's protected by your skull. The skull is very hard. It's very thick. It's made of a lot of bone. It's thick. But the brain underneath is very squishy. Look, some more ice that fell. This I didn't see it this morning. And I'm actually kind of surprised that the ice had already melted this quickly and fell to the ground. It's still below freezing temperatures. But there's many other factors that could cause the ice to melt if the sun is shining directly on it. The glass buildings also, they take in a lot of heat, so that's another reason why the ice may melt faster on the glass skyscrapers. And also the wind may have like pushed the ice over. And just because of that caution tape there as a reminder to me, I'm not going to be walking under the side of the building here. You see here, look, there's icicles all along the side. Even from that height, it could hurt you.
Exactly. And that's like super not.
Treat it with passion and with love.
And there's still tiny chunks of ice over here on the side of the building. So when you're doing these walks through Manhattan, sometimes it is good to look up once in a while just to make sure you're not hit by ice. You gotta look up for ice, and you also gotta look down for ice. And also metal surfaces. Metal surfaces are extremely dangerous right now. You probably couldn't tell, but when I was making that live video yesterday, there were a few times I lost traction, and that's because there was snow covering a metal surface and also marble. The marble got very slippery. I felt my feet slip underneath me. But luckily I wasn't going too quickly and I didn't fall. But I did slip last night, probably about 3-4 times. And I'm very careful too. So just a PSA to you, all of you who are out in the snow today and the ice and the cold weather in New York, just beware of those hazards. Like these metal surfaces here, I try not to walk on them. Even when it's raining. Raining, it gets very slippery. Evan says also watch out for ice you can't see, so-called black ice. Yes, because ice, what happens with black ice is it actually melts and then it refreezes. So it's a very thin layer of ice that you can't see, or it's very hard to see. And that's where you can slip easily. And it's very dangerous to motorists because their brakes, they don't work as well. You don't lose, they lose traction. And a lot of people, they have the mentality of slamming on the brakes as hard as they can to stop. But what happens is on that black ice there, you just keep sliding and sliding and sliding until you're forced to a stop. And I think they teach you in driving class, the best way to counter that is to brake slow, early and brake often. And I've got some super chats here. One from Valpair Aviation Valpair with €1.99, $2 for a coffee. A big hug, thank you Valpair. And a recurring big donator here, Mr. Red Dog 08. $100. Red Dog, man. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. It is so much appreciated. Big super chat from Red Dog. Always very generous. So look at this over here. Here's a big section of this building here on Park Avenue that's been sectioned off. I think this is the PepsiCo building, or the original PepsiCo building in New York City. You know what, it might be because I think this is the Pepsi logo, or it used to be. I forget now, and it's been not even like a month since I did my Park Avenue video. I forgot all the details that I read already. You know what? I think it is. I'm like 80% sure it's the PepsiCo building. That's my confidence level. I wonder if these these city bikes are operational right now. I know in past storms they've taken these bikes out of service until the storm passed. Yes, Alexi, ABS brakes don't matter if you're sliding on ice because you know what? It's rubber touching the ground. And when rubber gets in contact with ice, there's no traction. The same with rubber shoes. And I even repeated this last season when there was a lot of ice. The best way to walk across a patch of ice is imitate what Mother Nature does. And the creature that performs the best on ice are the penguins. Penguins are the only bird that cannot fly. So you know what? Let me cross the street first before I demonstrate the penguin walk. Just copy what Mother Nature does. Penguins are very smart because they need to deal with it all the time. They have their two wings, right? And they're very flat-footed. So what you do is you stand still like this and you walk like this. Flat-footed. You don't put one foot in front of the other like this. We normally walk like this. But when you walk like a penguin, you gotta do like this. Like that. And it's better traction if your feet are closer together. Exactly, it's Lizzo. It's like waddling. Chris says you either look silly or fall and look silly. Yeah, I'd rather look silly than. And if you really want to be safe, then just get down on the ground in the first place and just start sliding or crawling. That'll work. Claire says I'm a penguin waddling in the middle of New York City. I've done it before in previous years. I think throughout 2020 there was a big storm and I've encountered some bad patches of ice that I had to waddle through. Alright, so this is where I started my video off this morning. Let's see what it looks like now. 5th Avenue, 59th Street, the Apple Store. Looks like pretty much all the snow has been cleared out with the exception of these parking spaces. And I know the Pulitzer Fountain, they cleared out all the decorations this morning. Quite a different scene from this morning when I was out and there was pretty much nobody here on 5th Avenue. The only place that was semi-crowded this morning was Times Square. Me saying looks so different now compared to this morning. It does. It was actually quite surreal walking in the city with no one else around. Kind of felt like I had the whole place to myself. All right, so I want to get close to the fountain here, but you see here, it's full of ice and snow, so it's probably best for me not to go in here. So I'll just show off from a distance. They've cleared out all the decorations here anyway, so it's sad to see, but the holiday season's coming to an end when they take down the decorations. This is very dangerous to walk on. Spotted wolf is below freezing right now. Just below freezing. Let's go into Central Park, a place I have not gone into today and I wanted to. Central Park may actually look very nice now because there's still a lot of snow on the lawns that's been untouched. We might even see some snowmen if we're lucky. I think some snowmen will be nice to see. Yeah, Hung Mao, they already cleared it since I recorded it. If you want to see them clearing it out, you can watch fellow YouTube live streamer New York Life Vlog. He was there and they were busy taking him down. That's how I knew. Man, I could tell these people are very cold. They've got their hands in their pockets, earmuffs, hats on. I got my hood on now too. I want to go down the staircase, but stairs are extremely dangerous in the cold weather. You got to be aware of ice and snowy conditions. This looks okay though. I just pulled on the wire. I didn't stumble there. My audio cable by accident. Even still, you got to be careful. Even though this is shoveled out. Yvette says be careful with those stairs. Yeah, they were cleared out pretty well, but there were still some patches of snow there that made it a little bit rough, but it's nothing that's not manageable. Fresh start. Does Central Park have any ramps? There's one section in Central Park, I believe, near Fifth Avenue, I think in the 70s, that has a pretty good ramp that I saw a lot of children playing in. Oh, Stylish Bunny, you're saying that according to the National Weather Service, Central Park got 5.5 inches. Thanks, Nelly Babish with $6.99 Canadian. Appreciate the support. And C Medina 238, $10 got your friend D unique butterfly up to 4:30 in the morning. What? To watch your live. You loved it. Thank you, C Medina. I know I got a lot of people who would normally be asleep watching me early in the morning today. I couldn't believe it. I thought a lot of people would have been asleep. Yes, Keith finally got the snow in New York. Oh man, this is really nice right now. If I wanted to, I could record another video just of Central Park in the snow. But I can only record so many videos in a day. Otherwise, I think people will get bombarded with notifications. They'll get tired of me. If I could probably post like 3 videos a day. Actually, I did already. The live stream, the pre-recorded walk, and now this one. Thank you, Andrea Clark, with £5. Appreciate it so much. Thank you for your support. Cosmo Scary saying making the most of the snow content. Yes, I saw your Instagram story too. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful. It's black ice. Black ice. I am waddling like a penguin.
I don't like it. Vamos voltar por ali.
Oh my gosh. After you. Penguin walk, penguin walk's the best way. Like this. Time to do the waddle, that's right. I'm waddling. Even while waddling, I felt my foot slip a little bit. It's hard to waddle when you're uphill. We're going uphill. Be careful, black ice. Very slippery here, black ice. Okay. Gotta warn people. It's very slippery here, be careful. NNBO45 saying, this is nothing for us Canadians. Yeah, because it snows all the time up in Canada, right? That's right, eh? Snows all the time, so it's no big deal for you Canadians. Alexi says nothing for Finns, that's right. All those Nordic countries too, they're used to the snow. Where did this snowflake come from? It landed right in the middle of my nose.
You couldn't let me make my infinite piece.
Out of all the places that snowflake could have landed, it landed right in the middle of my nose.
The ice?
Godot is saying Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Well, I had a white nose there. All right, I think it's time to bring out some
He alive. Hey.
safety, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of icy here. Over there is really icy. Thank you, Eric Lindemann, for $5. Thanks for entertaining us early morning and evening. Yeah, this is all gonna freeze. This is a really dangerous section here. So Central Park is not that nice to walk in right now because it's not shoveled right and taken care of. Here's some ice as well, so I'm gonna go on this side. Thank you, Karen Williams, for $20. Thanks for a long sightseeing stroll. Some are very romantic. You're wonderfully amazing. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate the support. And yet another time I bring out my flashlight on a live stream. It just tells you how important it is to have a flashlight on you. And I'm gonna say it again. Everybody should have a flashlight where it's easily accessible. You never know when it'll come in handy, because better to have a flashlight on you than slip and fall on the ice. X-Decker says just avoid Central Park. It's quite dangerous now, but sometimes you gotta brave the dangers in order to get the best views. Well, this is kind of well lit now. I'm gonna just take it very slowly. The entire right side and left side here is full of ice. It is quite peaceful in Central Park. Joan says, you teach us a lot of common sense we forget about. Thank you, Joan. Sometimes it's better to be preventative than to slip and fall or suffer the consequences and have to deal with it. Zishan, you don't need a flashlight, just need to walk slow. Yeah. You can walk slow, but it'll just take longer. Or you can put spikes on your shoes, that'll work too. That's right, RK Icy Bridge. This is the Gap style bridge. And look, we found some snowmen. But we have to be careful of this ice and snow before we get there. Some people were having fun here.
So nice.
Yeah. What is this, a basil leaf? No, it's just a regular tree leaf. Hi. Nice to meet you. I just shook the snowman's hand. This one doesn't have a face. It's just 3 big balls. How about this view, huh? Screenshot quality here. Only if we had a pretty good snowman. Thanks, Stuart Cleary, €5. Please say hi to Claire and Clearly. Claire and Clearly. Thank you, Stuart and Claire and Clearly. Hello to you. Thank you for the support. Let's see if I can get a good selfie here. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. I got my friend the bunny snowman. Thanks, watch and learn. $4.99, about to go live as well. Excellent. Yeah, this snow will not last for long. We only got a few inches. Snow bunny is very unique. I love it. Could probably get a screenshot from that and use it. All right. Who's this guy? I like they use a little leaf on the top. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of that Pokemon that's filled with sludge. I think it was muck, except it's all snow. Nothing bad against the snowman creator, but just saying it looks very similar. The texture, not the similarities of sludge. Because snow is beautiful, sludge is not. And I don't know what happened with these, so. Oh look, some more snowmen over here. I love this. It's like mini snowmen. I know, Claire, sometimes it's the little things that make everything beautiful. Just come here, look at the snowmen, and you got some great views. This snowman's seen better hours, I should say, because it hasn't been a day yet. This one looks like an alien. Oh wow, where did they get these flowers from? They're beautiful. These yellow flowers. Yeah, Lena, is the artwork of snowmen. Maybe you should incorporate it into some of your artwork. I know you do art as well. And some more snowmen on the other side of the bridge. Let's see what they thought up of. This one just looks like a big stick coming out. I think it used to be bigger. Oh, wow. I love this one. Look at this. Kind of looks like it has big breasts with these pine cones, I think. All right, let's carefully make our way back across the bridge because I don't want to be here anymore. It's very icy. Creative people came here. All right. Oh, I think people are sledding there by Woolman Rink. There's a little one over there. We got some snowmen over there. Darn Young says the park looks beautiful with the snow. Love the snowman and the snow bunny. It is. I'm glad I came through here, because this was my main regret of not covering Central Park this morning. The Woolman Rink is down that way. Oi Beknanov saying no scooter today. No, a scooter would have been a bad idea to bring in today. One, because the road conditions are not good, and plus, since I want to bring it into Central Park and walk it with me, it'll be very difficult for me to do a live stream and push it around and have to manage with ice and everything. So that's the reason I didn't take my scooter. Or my bicycle either. I like to bring my scooter or my bicycle if I don't plan to stop. But if I plan to go inside buildings and explore, then it's not worth it. Oh, look at this one. Wowee. snow monster. Decent job with the snowman, yeah. Okay. Life begins at 40 truck with $10. Thanks for going on a stroll showing us the snow. Yes, thank you. Life begins at 40. Thank you so much. How's my phone battery holding up? It's holding up okay today. It's 84% battery. I know I had issues with it the other day, but today, no issues. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of ice over here. Are they taking a picture? Let's take a look. Yeah, it's a selfie. They're putting it on timer mode. Oh, that wasn't nice. That's not fair. The grown-up isn't even fighting back. All right, so going this way would only just take me farther into Central Park, and I don't want to go there because of the conditions of the roads and pathways. So it's best for me to walk back out onto the main streets. I've seen enough of Central Park right now. Oops. They tried to get a snow throwing picture or video and they messed up their hair. That's why it's so funny. Oops, I only had one chance to do it. Now I gotta get the snow out of my hair to do it again. Being an Instagram or a TikTok influencer sometimes is very hard. You only get one chance. All right. Just gonna be very careful. Claire's asking if it's going to snow again. Apparently it might on Saturday. I saw something like that, but who knows? Flagger, I'm wearing Columbia shoes. Oh, they're going sledding. All right, since I know going down this way is the area with the slick, icy hill, I'm gonna go up this way and I'll exit Central Park this way. Courtney Young saying don't fall. I'm trying not to. All right, this looks pretty good all the way until the exit. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I want to go back to Times Square or not. Because I felt like I covered that area pretty well this morning. I could always go past it going towards 34th Street and Macy's. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll head along Central Park South to 7th Avenue through Times Square. It's worth checking Times Square. Thank you, Andre Coca, with $2. Appreciate the support, Andre. Thank you so much. Zishan, have you ever fallen in your time of childhood walking on the ice? I don't think there's been anyone who's in a cold climate where there's naturally snow that hasn't fallen as a child. I've done it many times. Claire, how many times have I been to Times Square today? Is this the 4th? Probably the 5th. Because there were times I looped back around in that video. And I went back to Rockefeller Center twice too. Because when I started off my video at 2:45 a.m., the snow wasn't really that heavy. But as I continued walking, I wanted to see this Christmas tree with more snow. Hey, thank you, Bob. It was fun to see the miniature snowman. It definitely was. Fun. Philly says I should have worn my Woolrich parka today. Yeah, but sometimes it gets a little bit bulky. I already hung up this jacket and it dried out pretty well, so it had enough time to dry. Okay. Tom says you made the minority here, but after the last 4 weeks, you could do it at Rockefeller Center or Times Square. I get you. That's why I went to LaGuardia Airport and Flushing yesterday. Because to be quite frank, I went back to this part of Midtown Manhattan for a long time already in the past 2 months. But since it snowed, I'm excited to revisit again, over and over. So that's why I'm going back. Because now it's snowing, things have changed. Yeah, Lena, no more scarf. I'll wear a scarf if there's a lot of wind chill, but to me, I kind of feel like it restricts myself from turning and everything. Same thing with wearing a hat. Thank you, Heinz Tag with 5 Canadian. You should add spikes to your shoes when it's icy like that. Thanks for your videos from Quebec City, Canada. Thank you so much, Heinz Tang. Problem is, spiky shoes, they're only good temporarily, and then when you get patches of ground like this, it actually hinders you. Let's see if Macy's took down their holiday windows yet, since Saks already took down theirs and Bloomingdale's took theirs down as well, which is also part of the Macy's company. So I am predicting that they're going to be gone by the time I get there. Cool how they cleared out this lane here. This is where the horses trot and gallop. I wonder how horses do in this kind of weather. They must slip and fall as well on ice. The 6th Avenue entrance to Central Park is right over here. I don't see any more snowplows in the city. They must have finished all their shifts. Let's go this way. I love this view. Way to run the red light.
El regaño.
Tony Sargent saying snow is almost gone in New York. Well, it's no more snowfall. Manhattan does a pretty good job clearing up their snow, but the outer boroughs, you'll see all the snow there. That's right, Stylish Bunny. They're right on top of cleaning the sidewalks. Neon 99 is celebrating their birthday again, watching another fantastic video from you. Thank you and be safe. So this is the second birthday you're celebrating on the internet here on YouTube. That's amazing. Well, Neon 99, happy birthday to you. Glad you're 1 year wiser now, and hope for many more years to come. Thank you so much. M. Ross, you're surprised I didn't cross with NYC walking show this morning. Yeah, sometimes that happens. And I went back to Times Square like 3 times, so it can happen. But we've already met each other this week, so I didn't really feel compelled to go find him yesterday in the morning. I didn't even know he was out. Thank you, Ryan Lightborn with $9.99. Appreciate the support, Ryan. Appreciate it so much. And I'm pulling on my microphone cable again. It's always in an awkward place. No, I'm not him. He's another YouTuber.
Are you on live?
Yeah. I'm Action Kid on YouTube.
Would you mind if I told the amazing audience about the United Breast Cancer Foundation?
All right.
We are a 501c3 government charity. We financially assist any breast cancer patient that is uninsured or has no income, paying for mammograms, biopsies, chemotherapy, even helping out with the bills at home, providing care packages for the kids. We go out and we collect one-time donations that go straight to the patient. You get an email receipt right away. The patients receive the help immediately. All right. And every donation enters you for a chance to win $20,000 in our national sweepstakes. If you guys would like to help out, we are on West 57th and 6th Ave, right in front of Dwayne Reed. My name is Calvin Stewart. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. God bless and Happy New Year.
Yep, Happy New Year to you. Thank you.
What's your
Action Kid on YouTube?
Action.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen your video.
Oh, excellent, man. Good luck out there. Take care. All right. Hi. Well, that man had a very surprised expression on his face. He was also mentioned, the guy before, the man with the express face. Wow, we're getting like one reaction after another. He was talking about Wall Street Bro. He's another YouTube live streamer. Right now I think he's in Florida. He recently changed the name of his YouTube channel from Wall Street Skate Bro to Walks and Wall Street, but he's still going to focus the majority of his walks on finance related topics. Very cool guy. I wonder who's going to be outdoor seating right now in the snow. That section is heated though. I wonder how many tourists are going to be left at Rockefeller Center by these ornaments.
I don't know.
They probably take down the ornaments the same time the Rockefeller Center tree comes down. And I did do my own research on the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, when it's going to be taken down. I think there were 2 websites saying that it's going to be taken down on January 16th, and another website that's saying it's going to be taken down January 10th. So I don't really know which date it is, if it's the 10th or the 16th, but it's any one of those days, I guess. Or maybe it's another day that we don't know about. And the Rockefeller Center official website says that we do not have a date planned. Please sign up for our emails to get notified of events. So could be the 10th, could be the 16th, could be neither of those dates. We got the Hilton. This is where the Beatles stayed at. How far is this from Times Square? Just a few blocks. Times Square is on 47th and 7th Avenue. This is 54th and 6th. So about 8 blocks away. The Crony says their Facebook page says it's the 16th. Okay. If it's their official Facebook page, then that has a lot more weight than an independent website. Also, you notice I'm walking away from the tall buildings and the skyscrapers because I mentioned about the falling ice earlier. Because you never really know. The falling ice mainly happens more with the newer glass buildings though, compared to these. Up, I smell halal food. Smells really, really good. I think over here is the original Halal Guys food cart. They're pushing it right towards me. Yep, it is. These are the OGs that made halal food famous in New York. 6th Avenue and 52nd Street. That's where the halal stand is. Thank you, 2027 Space Odyssey. Great idea to go to Central Park with the Snow City. Yeah. Now I have no regrets because I showed Central Park today. Radio City Music Hall and the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is just down that way. Allison, you love those huge nutcrackers? All right, the candy canes have got a little bit of snow on the top of them. If you watched my video from this morning, the 4K version, then you would have seen how much snow is on these. And then I came by over here across the street where these giant Christmas ornaments were. They were also covered in snow. Yeah, Deborah, a glimpse of what it would have looked like during Christmas time. Yeah, I'm glad we got something that fell during the, during the holiday season, but before they put everything away. So this is just a preview of what could have happened.
I gotta go this way. God damn.
Here's Adol's famous halal. Oh, look at this. What is going on? Whoa. They completely drained the fountain. And you can see how these ornaments are propped up now in the fountain. I think they're getting ready to remove these. And I'm also very happy that I recorded the last view of these ornaments before they drain the fountain. And when it was snowing, so it's very rare to see that. That's it, folks. No more fountain. It's all dried up. Love to trace freeze. I mean, that's also a possibility, but I'm very happy that I caught it before the water got drained. because they're going to remove these decorations in the future anyway. I don't know when.
Any of your offices on this?
Kind of don't want to go down that way to see the Christmas tree, because I saw it early this morning. They're not removing it today anyway. Maria says, so sad they're taking down the decorations. Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. The holiday season only lasts so long. Rick Wolf saying, don't forget in some face Christmas is today. Yeah, I think it's Orthodox Christmas, so for those face who recognize it today, I'm granting you a very happy Christmas and Merry Christmas today. Thank you, Janet R. with $5. Appreciate so much, Janet. Thank you very much. I feel for that security guard there who has to stand in front of the Christmas tree there. It's so cold out. Hopefully they don't have to stand outside too long. Maybe they have shifts of like an hour and someone subs in for that security guard. All right. Let's go to Times Square. Deborah J, thank you for $5. Appreciate the support, Deborah. I wonder if the Virgin Galactic rocket is still there. They actually IPO'd today on NASDAQ, right on that corner where that rocket is. If you saw it on my video this morning, I posted it. There was a big rocket in Times Square, and that's the one they're going to be launching into space. Hopefully we can get to see it. Bird says I must have every street in Manhattan memorized by now. Not all. Although Manhattan is an easier borough than most, because for the most part it has a good street grid. Mitsuki says thank you for what you're doing. It helps you with your panic and anxiety attacks. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad my videos give you that relaxation. So this part of Manhattan was the only area where there was full of people early in the morning. Everywhere else was quite empty. But there were plenty of people here having fun in the snow in Times Square. X-Deca says you think Virgin space travel ticket is $15 million per person. Really? My goodness. What a price tag to be able to go into space. Well, there's a lot more people in Times Square than when I was here earlier. Just judging by 47th Street. As expected, the red steps are still not open. They don't want anyone slipping and falling down the steps. Can you believe it's January 7th and a little over a week ago we had the New Year's Eve celebrations. I remember coming here early in the morning, there was a snowball fight going on. That was so cool. Looks like Times Square is back to life. You never would have thought that this morning there would be snowfall in Times Square and people throwing snowballs at each other. Now, looks like normal again. Patrick saying, any confetti from New Year's? Yes, there is. Right here. There's still confetti in Times Square. Are the theaters open right now? That I'm not sure. Alexi, you were away for a few minutes and now you're in Times Square. Look, there's still confetti flying around the air in Times Square. Doesn't go away. It's still flying up there. You see it? There's one up there. New Year's is still going on. Maybe that's a good gauge of when New Year's ends, is when confetti stops flying around randomly in Times Square. Then you can start wishing people a Happy New Year. Even on a snow day, and you'd think all the pieces of paper from the confetti would have gotten wet and fallen to the ground, there's still pieces of confetti flying around that managed to escape the snow. I'm telling you, these pieces of paper are some of the most resilient things out there. Who would have thought, right? Says Happy New Year at the top. 2022. Flowing Happy with $10. Enjoyed your walk this morning. Thank you, Flowing Happy. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much, Flowing Happy. John says a few survive. Yeah, even a snowstorm can't knock them down. I'm gonna walk over to Macy's now. I want to see what's going on at Macy's. Thanks, Carla Johnson, $4.99. Enjoy a delicious cup of hot chocolate. Thank you very much, Carla. Wow, you don't even see any snow here in Times Square. Everything is cleared out from this section. And you saw it in the morning when I was making my videos. They were constantly shoveling it, putting salt down, and they were right on top of it, so. Fly, how far those pieces of confetti can travel. I saw one by the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. It's actually getting quite windy now. Oh, the rocket's still there. We gotta cross the street and take a look at it. Almost forgot about it because I was on this side of the street. Perfect. We gotta get a picture with the rocket again. The Virgin Galactic rocket. How many times can you say you've taken a picture with a rocket that's actually going to go up into space? Let's go. You got a tough job there in the cold. Let's see. Let's take a look. Launcher 1, version orbits. All right. I'm gonna have to play my own music. Oh, nice. All right.
Can you please buy me something to eat?
Sorry.
Okay. Sir, you help me please buy
Sorry.
something to eat? My name's Chris. I'm from Boston. And
Sorry, man.
I need $1, man.
All right. Well, that was cool to see. I don't really feel comfortable there looking at that flag with that person asking me for money. Thank you so much, Melissa Solis, for $10. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Well, you also asked for food too, which was sad. Yes. Yeah, sure. What's up?
What's the call?
Action Kid on YouTube.
Action Q?
Yep.
Alright, follow
Action Kid on
Action
YouTube.
Q live. Follow my boy Action Q right here.
Action Kid, K-I-D.
Action Kid?
Yeah.
Alright, follow my boy Action Kid. We're going live. We're going up. In 2022, we're going up. Yes, sir. How many? 1 million subscribers next, right?
I have 325, I think.
We're going to 1,000
Yeah.
subscribers by the end of the month. Subscribe to Action Kid.
All right. 325K. I forgot to say. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Gigi, they said action cute. It's action kid. KID. Yeah, 325,000.
I thought it was 328.
No.
328,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yo. We're in New York City, right?
Yeah.
New York City.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
See, look at that. 328,000.
Yeah.
Let's get him to.
We need 400K.
Let's
That's
get
right.
him to 400K by the end of the month. It is January 2022. By February, I want to see 400K.
That's right.
Action Kid, subscribe to him. Please like, subscribe.
We got the best. You got the best people here plugging me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Bro.
Stay safe. Stay warm. All right. $400,000 is the next milestone. Man, it's so cold right now. Feels colder than earlier. Let's see what's going down by Macy's. The Macy's area was one place I didn't explore yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, this morning. I'm thinking it was yesterday because I was up this morning making videos of the snow. Yeah, I want to say something about what happened back there with the rocket, with that person asking me for food and money. It's not that I don't want to contribute money to them or food. It's just that you want to do it, but you also want to do it in a way that makes it seem like you can't give out handouts to everybody you meet who asks money for it. You can only help so many people. And I don't want to give off that kind of a vibe. I do contribute my time and services and donate to the less fortunate when I can. So it's not like I'm just brushing everybody off who asks me for help. Everyone else in the world is also trying to make a living and live their life. Fearless Style says we can only do so much. That's right. I volunteer, I do my part. I'm only one person. I can only do so much. For something to be structural, it needs to happen internally with society. Economic conditions need to get better, living conditions need to be more maintained well, and housing prices are more reasonable, and that's a real reflection of society. And a lot of it has gotten worse ever since the beginning of 2020 and the pandemic. Inflation's gone up a lot, people's living situations have gotten a lot more dire, and it shows. There's a lot more people who are in need now than ever before. And that's really a reflection on society as a whole. And that's something I really don't like about New York City, is all this wealth inequality, and I hate to say it. Toronto guys, the same in Toronto. I think it's pretty similar in most places around the world now. There's a lot of social unrest and people are having a hard time making ends meet. And this goes on to, you know, further things too, and further topics that I don't want to make the entire live stream about. I'm just a guy who walks around the city and I have my own personal opinions, but you know, there's going to be economists who argue like lockdowns are not good because it doesn't save lives, because it makes people stay home and not be productive and this and that. So you're going to have people debating both sides. Maybe another variant of COVID will come out that'll lock down everybody and we can't go out because it's so dangerous and we won't be able to work at all. I don't know how that's going to be possible, but it's very, very strange times that we live in these days. Extremely strange. I'm trying to put a sense of normalcy into many people's lives with these walking videos. A lot of the problems start with government and the way they manage things. All right, we're in the Herald Square area. I wonder if the holiday windows are up. Pardon, and would you rather give people food than money? Yes. I've even explained it before. There's also a video on Action Kid Extra where I volunteered at the Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen. And we bagged many meals that day, distributed them to the less fortunate. Ramsey's saying they have already been removed a few days ago. I want to see it in person though. Bob wants me to walk through Koreatown. Yeah, we could do that. I haven't been back there in a while. Let's see how it's doing on Friday night. Yeah, Kat, I think the issue is that, you know, we want to help people and people are really quick to criticize people who don't help others. But then again, it really is a reflection on society as a whole. There's something really structural that's causing all this instability. We all want to help out, I think. Well, most people genuinely want to help out. but we've also got to, you know, pull our own weight too. Shake Shack has some people inside. I see windows in Macy's. I wonder if they've replaced them with something else already. And then after Macy's, I'll head over to Koreatown. Maybe we'll be busy on Friday night. Yeah, Gaga, I can get a lot more into the philosophy and debate about structural issues within society and stuff, but that's not really what I want to focus on this live stream, because I have very strong opinions of what's going on in the world. I think people should really do their own research. Frankly, if I were to speak out what I thought about what's going on, I'd probably get censored by YouTube really quickly, because they don't like people with opinions such as mine. I'm just gonna say it as it is. The people close to me know where my viewpoints are. Magic in the making. Prepare to be dazzled while we set the next scene. Excellent. Let's see what the next scene is. Cat B says everyone has a right to an opinion. I do agree that. I do believe that. However, we live in times these days where sometimes your opinion can get you in trouble. That's why I like to keep my channel lighthearted and see things what I observe. Wow, all of this is taken down now. We can't even peek in the side like we can at Bloomingdale's. Yep, all gone. Empire State Building. Hey! What's up?
Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year! That's right, Michelle. Sad there's no more tiptoe. Stewie Griffin saying the media is a joke. I mean, not all media is bad. You kind of have to weigh your own opinions into it and look into the facts as well. Sometimes you do need to look at alternative media, because alternative media makes a lot of good points as well that mainstream media doesn't cover. One of my favorite YouTubers is Peter Santinello, and he's really an on-the-ground guy who goes into these communities all around the world and gives you a unbiased look into people's cultures and changes people's perspective of what they believe. He's covered communities such as the Muslim communities in Michigan and the Hasidic Jewish people in New York City. Carla Johnson, you have to check him out. Yeah, he's really good. He's also gone into Amish country. To be honest, I rarely watch mainstream news anymore. Because I get my news from going out every day and seeing what's going on in the world. That's where my news is. Direct observation. I don't need someone else telling me what's going on because I see it with my own eyes. I don't think I'm going to cross now. It's a don't cross sign. Osflaga saying the Amish are fasting. They are.
Oh, so that's what it was called?
What do you think? Koreatown's going to be busy tonight? Hey, thank you, Bakalov Live with 179 Russian rubles. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. The Mark P is saying Peter Santinello should get a Nobel Peace Prize for his work. Yeah, he really influential like that. He really humanized a lot of these cultures and communities that he goes through. And I also try to do a on-the-ground experience every day with my videos, showing you what's going on in New York City. Let's see, Koreatown. How Yan, you've watched Baklava's live stream as well. That's right. He does a lot of his show in Russia. Very entertaining guy.
Inside.
If you want to get it.
Udon Lab. There's also people dining outdoors. I wonder if the cow is going to be out here dancing today. It'll be kind of cold for that, won't it be? What? You're still out here? Oh my goodness. Light begins at 40 shot. We just saw the cow. Karaoke up here.
We're not going the right way, no?
It must be so cold in there. New Wanzhou Korean restaurant. This is one of my favorite places in K-Town. What happened here? They're gonna dismantle this outdoor seating area. Gray Street. This is the best dessert place in Manhattan. I'm gonna say it. And the food court, Gallery 32. I don't see anyone dining outside at BCD Tofu House, but what about indoors? Yeah, it looks like the entire first level is filled. Can't see the second level though. Stylish Bunny, you love BCD, I do too. Great spot in K-Town. Art Molina with $1.99, coffee on you. Thank you, Art Molina, appreciate the support. And Bridget Harrison with $2, you always love your Christmas walk. How about Valentine's Day? Yeah, I've done Valentine's Day before. Last year I did Valentine's Day in Florida, in Miami. I think I actually arrived on Valentine's Day in Miami. That was really cool to see.
A lot of policy from the government.
I think I'll walk over to the Flatiron District and I'll end the video over there. Maybe I can get something good to eat down there. It's been a while since I've gotten something to eat by the Flatiron District. Maybe I can even go into Italy and get something. Thank you, Anne Marie with 19.99. Appreciate the support, Anne Marie. Very generous super chat. Thank you very much. McCauley's saying looks chilly. Yeah, it's a lot of wind chill right now. Lisa's video, you're curious how many steps I get in the day. Well, today will be one of my higher ones because I've been out since this morning walking around. Adora and Nana, have I slept? Yes. Slept yet? Yes, I slept for the middle of the day. When I got back home, it was the morning, and I slept for all of the morning and some into the afternoon. Dave Johnson, why did I not talk this morning? I was recording another video on my DJI Pocket 2, and when that ran out of battery, I started talking. I didn't want to stay out longer in that snow, longer than it already was, because I was cold. Celsius, we almost had an AK popsicle this morning. Yeah, I didn't bring an umbrella with me. I had snow hanging from my hood, my glasses. I got a very good selfie of myself at Times Square. Hello. Hello. Stay warm. It's so cold. I'm so cold. I'm telling him to stay warm, and I'm like stumbling over the words to say because, whew, my hands are cold. I'm trying to alternate my hands, one in the pocket and one not. The Yvette's saying it's freezing. I think the temperature dropped. It feels like it. It was a little bit below freezing when I started this live stream, and now it feels like it's colder. Z Shannon says at past 7 p.m. you need a hot drink or something. Yeah, I'll get something at Italy. They'll have a hot drink there. I'll get a hot tea there or something. It's not too far away from here. I did that when I got to Flushing at Chunyang Tea. I got a hot tea there. It was warmed me right back up. It's in the 20s now. Oh goodness. Whew, no wonder why I'm feeling cold. Because I looked at the temperature, I was like, oh, it's only 30 something. I'll be able to handle it now. Now I'm feeling it a lot more. Even this morning it was warmer. That's why I was like, oh, I can handle it. But now it's getting to my bones. So I'm glad I'm cutting this live stream off soon. Oh, it's 29 now. Wow. I thought it was going to stay in the 30s. It's also the wind, too. I gotta go get something warm, that's right. A nice hot beverage. That's what I need. Cynthia says I've been walking all day, it seems. Yeah, I've been, I got to Manhattan around 2:30 in the morning. I didn't wrap up until like 6 in the morning. And now I'm out again for another 2 hours. So how many hours is that? My gosh. That's 3.5 hours in the morning and then another 2 hours right now. So I've probably been walking for like 5.5 hours today. If you count even all my steps getting to and from trains and doing my daily chores too. Corrupted knowledge saying I must be tired. Yeah, I'm getting there. I got enough rest from the morning until the early afternoon after making those snow videos. There's the Flatiron building. Oh, this looks so great right now. The New York Life building and also the Metropolitan Life building. Thanks, Barbara. Get some rest, and that was a good stream.
Crazy this week because I am.
Ooh. The last we'll get to see of Christmas decorations, I think, before they all get put away. Italy's only 2 blocks away. Perfect. Nicole with $20. Generous super chat. Missed most of this live stream, but love all you do. Warm up, take care, and thanks. Thank you, Nicole. Thanks for the support, and hopefully you can catch that live stream. You can replay it. But yeah, I think a lot of people missed that live stream. It was way early in the morning, a lot earlier than when I usually do my lives. I didn't even expect to be out there, and I was like, you know what? Let me do it. I kind of forced myself to go out there and endure the cold weather and the snowfall. And let me tell you, now that I look back on it, it was very worth it, because I've got some videos now that are absolutely amazing. And I'm even going to post on Black and Shadow as well, my weather channel. I applied a cyberpunk LUT on the video, so it's got like different colors that pop out at you. It kind of looks like you're in Japan, or like an anime show like Ghost in the Shell. It looks really, really amazing. You're gonna see it when that finishes uploading and I publish it. Thank you, Honeypot, with $9.99. You're amazing. Appreciate it, Honeypot. Thank you very much. And GM and DM sending positive vibes from Florida, $10 super chat. Hubby bought me my own I Love Action Cake coffee cup for a stocking stuffer. Thanks for all you do. We're here every night watching you. Awesome, wow. Dedicated viewers there, GM and DM from Florida. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, hope you enjoy the cup. All right, here's Italy, finally. And I'm definitely gonna get something from this cafe here to warm me up, because I need it. My body temperature is getting too cold. All right, folks, I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for joining along for this adventure post snowfall in Manhattan. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you later. Take care and stay tuned for the next videos and live streams that I'm gonna do. I think the next one I'm gonna post is my Black and Shadow snow walk, the same one I did this morning, but it's got that excellent color LUT applied to it. I wonder how the reaction is gonna be for it, but it looks cool. I'll see you later. Bye.